观众朋友们，大家好，感谢您收看本期的直击美股，我是主持人 Julie， 在纽约向您问好。今天是3月16日，星期四。昨天，美联储主席耶伦宣布了加息声明，将基准利率上调25个基点，由原本的0.5%至0.75%区间上升至0.75%至1%的区间。有经济学家认为，美联储今年将加息4次，而不是去年12月份预估的3次。而就本周的会议来看，美联储不会如此激进。原油方面，本周二，沙特阿拉伯发布声明称，将控制全球石油供给，这无疑给市场注入了强心剂。但市场对于石油供给过量担忧并未结束。今日石油小幅下跌。科技板块方面，甲骨文领涨科技股，得益于其在周三收盘时发布声明称，其盈利能力远远高于预计。更多的新闻资讯，请关注交易员分析。
Good afternoon, everybody. How's it going? Hope you all had a great day. Kurt Capper here with you for this afternoon's daily recap. And so the excitement that was brought about by the Fed decision to increase rates yesterday was short-lived, as today has pulled back in a bit here. Now, it's not like it's completely negated the action from yesterday. We're really just holding, at least for today, in the upper portion of today's range, which, you know, in the bigger picture is bullish. Now, as far as today goes, it was definitely kind of a slower day, as traders are trying to figure out, can we absorb and consolidate the gains from yesterday while at the same time digesting the supply coming in the form of this prior high up around 240. And so, you know, we've got this kind of tug of war going on, if you will, that's got us just in this battleground. So the action today is somewhat expected, and quite frankly, we might even see it tomorrow. We'll have to see how things are shaping up. But overall, to the bigger picture, very constructive action here today, and we're just going to have to take it one day at a time as we move forward here. Looking at the Qs, we had a similar day overall where we held the upper 50% of yesterday's range. So in that sense, you know, it's a small victory, although we did close down a bit today. So we'll take that small victory, bring it into tomorrow, and see where we're opening, where things are setting up to open, and go from there. But at this point, really hard to fight the broader trend because it's not extended, it's not climactic, it's just very gradual, very controlled. And so anytime you have a very controlled trend, it makes it very challenging to fight that or try and fade that trend. All right, so the broader bias here with regard to the markets is bullish. All right, now looking at some other sectors here, the financials, they really put in another slower, narrow range day. They were looking good earlier, as they were able to take out yesterday's high, but ended up tailing off into the end of the day and ultimately closing with this topping tail here. So, you know, it was good to see it take out yesterday's high, but not so encouraging that it came back in, but overall still within the construct of this uptrend. So we continue to look for that to play out. Now, the line in the sand is going to be right here, this prior low, which is sitting here at 2460. So that's the level you want to be paying attention to as we move forward over the coming sessions. A break under this area could send us easily back down to this 50-day moving average, which is sitting right at and just above 24 bucks. So keep that in mind, and just keep that level on the radar here for yourselves as we move along. We also saw weakness in the healthcare space after yesterday putting in a really strong day, breaking out to new highs here. It came right back in, gapping down initially, and then just continuing to sell off through yesterday's low, although it did get a little bit of a recovery as it fell into some support from earlier in the week, but still the damage has been done, and we'll now see if it can continue to follow through. Overall, I do also want to point out here that we remain in an uptrend. So while today definitely took some damage, the overall trend is still up, and so we'll need to see how this plays out, into tomorrow. Do the buyers now begin to step up and negate the damage here today, or do we continue to sell off back down below maybe to and through the 75 whole number? So that'll be a key level to pay attention to here.
好了，以上就是今天的直击美股，感谢您的收看，我是主持人 Julie，我们下期再见。